Hi there, Virgo. Thanks for joining me. Wow, here you go again. You got justice and judgment and the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands. So, did yours have like a legal thing? Maybe that's why. Um, so I see a victory or a fair judgment, I guess is the best way to put it. Um, it's like though, I almost feel like you've been doing some soul searching. Okay. The Hanged Man, he's in a situation, he feels like it's not going anywhere, and he's just pissed because he's not getting things aren't going his way. But if he's able to shift his perspective, he's enlightened. So I almost see it as you guys are going to stop fighting, um, and and yeah, maybe that's how it's going to stop. Maybe you're just going to withdraw. Maybe you're going to be like, you know what? I'm trying to force a square peg into a round hole. And I'm just going to yes. Okay. So, because here you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is like, it's almost like you're going to go on a spiritual journey. It's almost like you're having I'm using this as the metaphor, like a come to Jesus moment, meaning like you all of a sudden see something and get something you didn't get before, and again realize you were trying to force things and control everything else instead of controlling yourself, and that you're going to let go of a situation and move on, which will be a victory because you were, again, trying to force something. There's planes here, too, and there's a couple planes in these cards. But it's kind of like having a wake-up call. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And when you have this and stop forcing, Capricorn came up with this, things come into balance. It's like, because this Two of Wands, like, we only have so much energy. And if you're just spending all your energy trying to force something that, like, control other people, for example, oh God, I love doing that. I love trying to do that. What a waste of time. It's like having your AC going and the windows wide open. It's just futile. And you realize the futility of spending all this energy in court or fighting something, and where you realize, you know what, the value of surrender. And yeah, this is reminding me of Capricorn and letting go. And it's not, and this is what, like, you had to get around in your head. It's not defeat. It's not winning or losing. Like you had it winning or losing. It's acceptance and understanding. And what's that saying? If let something go, and if it comes back to you, whatever, like allow, like, if something's meant to be, it will work out, but you can't force other people to do what you want. And just spend time working on yourself instead of trying to control outer things, but meditating, finding those things to do that when you do it, you're present and you're not stressing and worrying and thinking about other people. Yeah, it's like it releases you from mental stress. This aha moment you're having, this wake-up call you're having this month of releasing and letting go. And it's like once you let go, things start changing. You become happier, things become better. And you're like, oh my God, all this time it was within me. I had the power, and I was thinking it was everyone else, and I having to just get everyone else to see things my way. Whereas if I shift my thinking and, and look at it from what can I do? Like if you've been doing the same thing over and over and over again, you can't expect a different result. Again, you're just trying to cram that square peg into the round hole, and it's an exercise in futility, and you're just wasting energy and getting nowhere and getting more and more frustrated and pushing people further and further and further away. What's on the bottom of the deck? Aha! Like you finally, there's some part of your life, or this could be someone in your life. You never know which side of the coin you're on. Aha! Boom. It's like, it's a breakdown, but it's really a breakthrough. And will you be able to see that? Will you be able to get the perspective to see that letting go and that what you were trying to hold on to or keep together was not sustainable? The way you were trying to do it or someone else was trying to do it was not sustainable. And that letting go, releasing, focusing on yourself ultimately will bring victory. Because no one wants to be forced to do anything. Yeah, and there's going to be like emotional healing too. Here's a young water sign. Maybe it's healing your inner child. Maybe you realized, Chelsea Handler has a new book out. I don't get money from her. I haven't even read it. I've been listening to her podcast where she's reading excerpts. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. And she talked about how she went to therapy and she's like, okay, I don't want to talk. My brother died when I was 9. I don't want to talk about it because it is what it is. And I don't think it has anything to do with today. And he's like, okay, and then like into therapy, she's like, everything was about my brother dying. So I feel like, I'm not laughing that her brother was dying, but it's just, of course, she's a comedian, so she presents it in a funny way. But it's kind of like that breakthrough she had at like 43 or something, 42, of, oh my God, everything was about that. And everything I've been trying to force and control and my impatience and whatever it is traced back to that part of my childhood. So I feel like, and I mean, we're in eclipse season, that you're going to have like, again, this come to Jesus moment, this release, this letting go, this surrender, and letting everything metaphorically, it's going to feel like everything just falls. If you let go, it's going to fall apart. I think what you will find is peace, and that things will build back up in a more authentic, sustainable way. And you're actually in that act of letting go and stopping the controlling, trying to force things. You'll actually attract things to you in the long run that'll actually work out. So it sounds counterintuitive, but you will ultimately be more successful doing that. But you have to face this tower moment, this judgment moment, in order to get that victory in the long run. And it may take a long time. But I think on the other side, you're just going to be like, oh, my life is so much better. Like, I'm so much happier. It's going to transform you in a way you didn't think you even needed or wanted or could have transformation. So, all right. I will see you at the next video. Take care.